Welcome to the FishFlix.com Christian Movie Podcast. Every Wednesday, we review a Christian film, informing you about the story, production quality, and family friendliness. Our goal is to bring you all the latest news and insights on Christian movies and recommend wholesome films for you to watch together as a family. I'm your host, Noah Metzger, and today we'll be reviewing The Ultimate Life.
She's gone, Hamilton.
I'm sure she didn't just decide to move on a whim.
Yeah, well, if you've not noticed, I've been a little busy at the foundation.
The 12 gifts that your grandfather taught you, any idea where they came from?
No.
Well, you're about to find out. He kept the journal from the time he was 15. Maybe you can find something from his past to help you here in the present.
September 3rd, 1941. Someday, I swear to heaven,
I'm gonna be a billionaire.
The Ultimate Life was released in 2013 and stars Logan Bartholomew, Aldi Hills, Lee Merriweather, Bill Cobbs, and Austin James. This movie was originally based on the second book in the Ultimate Gift series, also called Ultimate Life, and written by Jim Stovall. It's a sequel-prequel to the 2006 film The Ultimate Gift. This is part 2 of our 3-week series reviewing the 3 films in the Ultimate Life trilogy. Stay tuned next week as we review The Ultimate Legacy, a film premiering on the Hallmark Channel this Sunday, January 31st. If you're interested in ordering this film after our review, you can find it on our website at www.FishFlix.com. Between the pressure of running a foundation started by his late grandfather, being sued by his greedy extended family, and seeing his beloved Alexia leave on an extended mission trip to Haiti, Jason Stevens' world is unraveling. But when Jason discovers the lifelong journal his grandfather began as a Depression-era lad, Red Stevens' writings transport Jason to a front-row seat on an incredible rags-to-riches ride. The majority of the film takes place in a flashback as we see Red Stevens leave his home as a young boy and spend his whole life working toward being a rich oil tycoon. See Red as a young boy find enterprising and remarkable ways to work and make money. Red's whole mind is devoted to his one task, to be a billionaire. On the way, he becomes temporarily sidetracked when he meets a young girl, Hannah. He soon becomes close to her and pursues a relationship with her. When the war begins, he chooses to leave his home and go to fight for his country, leaving Hannah in his dreams of being a billionaire behind. Once he returns to America, he finds Hannah once more, marries her, and buys his first piece of land. From here, he continues pursuing his dream, to strike oil and strike it rich. However, his quest for monetary gains soon becomes an obsession, and Red throws everything else away in the hopes of achieving this one goal. With everything he loves hanging in the balance, Jason hopes he can discover the ultimate life through reading the journals of his grandfather Red. The Ultimate Life reminds us that some things are worth more than money. While I had heard of this film and seen trailers for it before, I had never seen The Ultimate Life until I reviewed it for this podcast. I had seen The Ultimate Gift a few times before, but The Ultimate Life was all new to me. I was interested to see how they would continue the story of the previous film and whether it would be a carbon copy of the same plot. Fortunately, after watching this film, I can say that this movie goes off in a very different direction than the last one, featuring some familiar characters, but telling a whole new story and delivering different, yet equally important messages to the viewers. The Ultimate Life picks up where the last film left off. Jason Stevens is now in possession of his grandfather's estate and assets, and is using them for philanthropic purposes. However, he ends up encountering some setbacks when he is served court papers, and his girlfriend Alexia, mother of Emily in the previous film, moves to Haiti to become a medical missionary. It is then that he finds himself at his attorney Hamilton's house in the middle of the night, alone and with nowhere to turn. Hamilton, who is played by Bill Cobbs like in the last film, gives Jason the journals of his grandfather and tells him he may find inspiration there. The Ultimate Life gives us an important reminder that money is not the most important thing there is. In our modern-day society, we are taught that we need to work hard so we can earn money and have an ample amount to be able to live that American dream. While Jason was using his money for good, he was becoming bogged down in all the details and all the work and ignoring the people that mattered most in his life. The production quality of this film is excellent and is equal to about what you'd find on any Hallmark film. While the main character of Jason is played by a different actor in this film, he still does a terrific job and manages to play his part well. I appreciated seeing so many characters returning from The Ultimate Gift, including Alexia, Miss Hastings, and Mr. Hamilton. Because this film takes place in the past, it also gives a lot more insight into the characters of Mr. Hamilton and Red Stevens. It helps give these characters more depth, and you begin to understand why they both became what they did. I really enjoyed this film, and while I would still say I prefer The Ultimate Gift, This film is a fun journey to the past that teaches an important lesson in the end. I'm looking forward to watching The Ultimate Legacy this Sunday and seeing how it compares to the previous two next week. This film is mostly appropriate with only a tad bit of violence and a few dramatic scenes. We like to follow the Dove Foundation, which approves this movie for families of all ages. If you would like to find out more about The Ultimate Life or would be interested in purchasing it, you can visit our website at www.FishFlix.com. On our website, we have a vast assortment of Christian films you can learn about or purchase. We have a large collection containing both classics and brand new movies that are just releasing, all at incredibly low prices. Thank you for joining us, and as always, please be sure to stay tuned as we bring you more reviews every week on the FishFlix.com Christian Movie Podcast.